Hi, everyone. This is Roy Miller. I want to talk to you for a minute about support for small businesses. We recently had a small business open in the city, and there was a lot of fanfare justified around the opening of that business. And I applaud them for committing to East Providence as the home for their new establishment. I want to talk about the things that we do or don't do when small businesses come into our community. So there's a program called a tax stabilization agreement, and tax stabilizations are an economic development tool that allows people who invest over $150,000 into the physical infrastructure of East Providence. It allows them to offset some of the increased taxes that they're going to get because they're investing in the city. It makes sense, and it's a good tool. It helps incentivize people and helps also ease the new tax burdens they may have launching their small business. There was the small business that was recently being celebrated did a major renovation to their space, and they believe they spent somewhere in excess of $200,000 on that renovation. By right, they qualified for 100. They exceeded that $150,000 threshold and should have qualified for this tax stabilization treaty. Unfortunately, they were never made aware of the program existed. When they applied for their permits, it would have been very easy to say, hey, did you know that you also qualify for this? It's something as simple as when you go to your favorite fast food joint and they tell you, hey, would you like to get that free item that you qualify for? Well, we didn't do that, and unfortunately, we don't do it a lot. I would urge anyone to find out how many of these tax stabilization agreements are on the books, and I think it's going to be eye-opening to find out that the depth of our support for small businesses and even informing them of things that they qualify for the city is very shallow, and that's disappointing. It's disappointing to me as a small business owner, and I'm sure it's going to be disappointing to the people who have been investing and putting themselves through some trying times in the city to find out that we could have done something. In fact, we already have the tools there, and they're just not being utilized. So let's take the extra step, East Providence. Let's let people know what we already have available to them, and let's help make small businesses in East Providence successful. It's the least we can do, and it's something one step above a nice little Facebook post. Nothing wrong with that. It's appreciated, believe me, but we can do better, and we have to start expecting better. So thank you very much. You guys have a great weekend. It looks like it's going to be beautiful, and I look forward to having more conversations like this. Thanks. Bye.